They coming, they coming, they coming. Hit the button, hit the button. Young world. How long has Charlemagne been building up this backlash against Joe Budden? I'm just sitting here realizing, like, Charlemagne let Vlad, the culture vulture, come on to the Breakfast Club about, like, maybe like a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. Vlad went on there. And if you know Charlemagne, I mean, if you know Vlad and Joe Budden, they got, like, real beef. Joe Budden hates Vlad's motherfucking guts. Like, he can't stand Vlad. This is not like some internet tit for tat. Joe Budden hates Vlad to motherfucking death. And Vlad, obviously, of course, he gonna go in there and threaten Joe Budden on some old. This is like the same type of. I'm not gonna get into that part, but this is like the same type of thing. Like when because he talking about we seen Joe Budden. He act like he didn't see us, but if you say stuff about people, you should be prepared to. He's saying this as in a context as if, and he's prepared to deal with Joe Budden himself or anybody else himself. He's saying this under the context of security being with him. I was with my boy Omar. I think he's sitting there. Omar. We seen Joe. If we were ready to go there, if a fatality had to happen, we Joker, shut up. This is the type of shit I can't stand about people. You real tough when you talking in the context of having security around you. The thing about people like Vlad. Vlad is smart, 100% smart. The boy got a college degree. The Joker got all this online training that but he's not intelligent. Because intelligence knows that there's a gray area everywhere. Smart doesn't. Smart means that you think, I got a problem, I get security, I'm good. Smart means that 1 + 1 = 2. Smart means that if I read this book, follow the directions, I can do this thing. Intelligence means that you know that there's a gray area in every motherfucking thing in the world. There's always a gray area. The gray area of being smart. Intelligent versus being smart. Smart says I can get security, I'm good in the streets. But intelligence with the gray area tells you that even with security, I might run into a fucking maniac that may run up on me and my security that's ready to die himself and fucking start shooting everybody up. That's what intelligence would tell you. Vlad don't got intelligence. He's smart. The Joker's smarter as a motherfucking whip. We can't take that away from him. Like a lot of people are, but they're not intelligent with it. He just his mind is only in the numbers and that's it. As far as like he's feeling, he could the way his interviews go. Like yesterday, he put a picture of Luenell up on his Instagram. The Joker trying to like whether she realize it or not, he's just throwing her black face in front of this bullshit. Whether it's a joke or whether it's like he's on some like the Shaka Khan. He said Shaka Khan interview coming by Luenell. You know what I'm saying? Specify that Luenell is doing the interview at a time like everything that's going on. Make no mistake about it. Like I already said, the Joker don't give a damn. He loves all this. You can look at his lion face and see that the Joker is just he is fucking has bad intent all the way around the board of everything. You know what I'm saying? He's here to pillage all this stuff. So I'm looking at like a Charlotte. So how long has Charlamagne? Because you got to think, like I said before about the Joe Budden situation, he made this public about Spotify like a couple of weeks ago, but this doesn't mean that this is the first time this conversation, like people around Joe Budden, I'm sure this has already been being talked about throughout the months. Like he said, he broke down on the Spotify Joe Budden podcast episode about how stuff been going on, a timeline. So he's obviously been probably speaking to the people around him about how he's not cool and what he's going to do. So Charlemagne has looked like he might have been trying to get ahead of this, whether it's Charlemagne himself or Charlemagne being, you know what I'm saying, directed by the machine to do this, to throw Joe Budden off the course of what he's trying to do. Because why did he make up with Vlad and bring Vlad on the Breakfast Club knowing that Joe Budden ain't going to be feeling? So it's like, then soon other stuff happened. He made the announcement about Black Effect podcast where he got these people coming. Then he went on to Vlad now, you know what I'm saying? But it just so happens that him going to Vlad at the time like now with all this shit going on really did him worse. Because the walls are closing in on bullshit, obviously. It may not look like that on paper. Yeah, Vlad's not going to lose no subscribers. He's going to still thrive on the internet because he's the machine put him there to do that. So he's going to thrive no matter what, with or without anybody that's going to be part of them or not. But Charlamagne doing that to Joe Budden, and who knows the extent of it? Like, I can't sit there and pretend that I don't know who knows, anything could really happen behind the scenes. We don't know all the business. Like maybe there's a real reason why Charlamagne don't mess with Joe Budden no more. Maybe he has a valid reason. We don't know. Who knows? But he do all that. Then you run to Vlad at a time when Vlad is. It was bad timing for Charlamagne because the Joker went to Vlad at a time, and it's like you on there now. Everybody looking at you sideways. It wasn't already, but just like Vlad, Charlemagne's the type of person that don't care either. You know what I'm saying? He's only focused on one thing: the money, the bag, the business, which is cool. But how come you can't focus on two things? You know what I'm saying? The business and some type of integrity being intact. You know what I mean? So it's just the whole thing. And then like I figured who was on Vlad the one time, like because Corey Holcomb said it was like the best. He was like, you go on Vlad, you need to get paid. And Vlad, so I remember somebody was on there a little while ago. I can't remember who it was, and he was like asking about putting like a link to their pod, something they were doing, a podcast or video, or and Vlad's like, no, we don't do that. We don't put things in it. We'll put it at the end, and then people can go, and then. But it's like, why not? Joker, why not? Why can't you, if people coming on there, why you can't just look somebody out, put the link to their thing on there, or put a little, you know what I'm saying, pop-up clip, a little advertisement that even just in the background or on the corner of the video as it's going, like, why can't you do that? This is the type of things that, this is the reason why, you know what I'm saying, this Vlad shit needs to stop. Anybody who's messing with him need to be fucking, they say cancel. You can't really cancel nobody, but this is the reason why you shouldn't respect anybody that deals with him no more in that kind of capacity. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a point, a line has been drawn. It comes to a point where it's like, what are you working for? Like, what are your motivations? You know what I'm saying? What do you have hopes for? What do you, not saying you got to be out here on the front line fighting in justice and peace and with signs and marching and shit like that. But at what point do you have some type of integrity where you feel like you want to be some type of part of some type of movement for something? You know what I'm saying? Joker, just do something. It's a small thing to, you know what I'm saying, just be on point and be on code with this one little small thing. And if this works out, maybe it can be something different. You know what I'm saying? But last two videos I did on Vlad, they both flagged. You know what I'm saying? Both aren't monetized. Like I knew they wouldn't be, because anytime I make it, you can't say, I don't know about everybody else, but I don't know if it's because you put the name Vlad in a fucking video, the algorithm turns it down automatically. Like I said, he's with the machine, so they're going to try to limit everything to an extent anyway. But if everybody don't, it keeps the pressure, keeps the foot on his motherfucking neck, algorithm or not, the point can still, you know what I'm saying, that the fucking mission can still get accomplished. Fuck the algorithm, all this bullshit. It is the same shit that be just looking at his face on the Breakfast Club as he's talking with his little fucking glasses on. I think he's so goddamn smart, you know what I'm saying? It just bothers him. Because you think about it, the Joker has done a lot of work to get where he's at. He put the time, he put the effort, he put the work. The Joker is nothing to take away from the fucking Joker. But if you really fucking think about it, when it comes to his interviews, I say at least, if nothing else, we'll just say his interviews, he ain't doing nothing that another motherfucking not anybody, but another quote unquote journalist can do. He ain't doing nothing magnificent that anybody else could have got done on her. Nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? We got countless people in the fucking community that all these people doing these interviews could have went on their show, different people, and it would have been the same outcome. Maybe not the first time, maybe not the second time, because everybody goes to fucking Vlad, so nobody else is getting momentum like that. But if all the people that was going there started going to a different network, a different channel, a different show, it would blow them. It would make that person be just as big as Vlad the same way over time. Because Vlad ain't doing nothing but asking motherfucking questions. Anybody can ask questions. He's not doing nothing special on the interview. There's a lot behind the scenes and stuff that he's doing besides that. But as far as the interview goes, the Joker's not doing nothing fucking magnificent that nobody else can't do. You ask a Joker motherfucking questions. You sit there and ask them questions. They answer back. You ask them a couple more. They got more answers. You keep asking. What is the Joker fucking doing for real, for real? Go to fucking Doggy Diamonds. Go to fucking MREC. Go to Goalie TV. Go to All Viral Access Media. Go to Hip Hop Uncensored. All these other mad other spots. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying people that I see. I'm not, and there's a lot of other more people than that, but I'm naming the people that I see doing interviews. Go to fucking Lord Jamar now, you know what I'm saying? Go to fucking Godfrey. Like, go to fucking, there's bad other people you can fucking be, this where this shit needs to be going to. And I'm not biased. The people I named just now, I'm not for or against none of them. I'm just saying some people, I know everybody got these little beefs in the YouTube. I'm not with none of that. I'm just saying the people I see on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You can go to any of these other fucking platforms and fucking, and there's more than that. I'm sure I'm forgetting a couple. So that's all I'm saying, man. Like, you got to do with urban politicians now. I think I just subscribed to. He be doing interviews. It's like a lot of people you can go to. This fucking dude Vlad is like, and I can understand how for a lot of people they don't give a damn about stuff like this. Like, this is just like, it's just whatever. It's a small thing. Where in the internet world it's a fucking thing. It's Vlad, whatever. Who cares? But a person like me grew up hip hop. Grew up in hip hop. My mom used to rap. I grew up BDP, Red Alert, fucking Tribe Called Quest. You know what I'm saying? I grew up Run DMC. I was hip hop from day one. I didn't start listening to hip hop at an age. My mom always, like, I grew up a hip hop person. You know what I'm saying? I used to think I was a rapper. I'm not a rapper no more. But at the same time, it's like, it's hard to describe to a person who's not really hip hop inside. I don't even listen to much rap music no more at all, to tell you the truth. Like, especially no new music. I'm not really into none of the new stuff. I don't listen to music much at all no more. It just don't really fit into my days. Like, as music, only when I work out is when I listen to music mostly. Maybe in my car I might throw some music on real quick. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you can call it culture. I'll say it's more of a religion than culture, if you want to call it even a religion. But it's like, it's disrespectful. It's bothersome when you see people come into this thing and just destroy, you know what I'm saying? Just tarnish it. So it might be hard for some people to understand why certain people have so much energy behind this Vlad situation or situations like this. You know what I'm saying? And make no mistake about it, hip hop is not a fucking angel. Hip hop has caused a lot of damage, trauma, fucking terrible stuff throughout the years in many homes and many communities. Hip hop is to blame for a lot of fucked up stuff that has happened in the communities. I'm not sitting here and saying hip hop's a fucking angel, because it's not. Hip hop needs a lot of work on its own. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking gift and a curse at the same time. But at the same time, is there going to be a point when people start trying to clean this shit up and fucking take control of it? You know what I'm saying? Or try to move it to the next level? It has went to many different levels. What's the next level? The next level should be fucking, for the time we have left before they fucking destroy this shit, the world and everything going on. There's mad other shit to worry about besides this. We know that. But the point is, let's start doing something, you know what I'm saying, in the right direction with this shit. That's all I be saying right now about fucking jokers like Vlad.